What if everything we've been told about aging is, well, just plain wrong? I'm not talking about wrinkles or a few gray hairs. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden science of rejuvenation. And honestly, we're going to rethink what it even means to get older.
We've all heard that saying, right? Age is just a number. But what if that's not just some nice little phrase to make us feel better? What if, on a scientific level, the number of candles on your birthday cake has almost nothing to do with how much energy and vitality your body actually has?
Because you see, the real story of aging isn't the one we see in the mirror. Nope. The true battleground, the main event, is happening deep inside our bodies. It's in places we can't see, but you can bet we can feel it. So let's get into it. The first major front in this internal battle is our vascular system. And I want you to think about it like this. It's a huge, flowing river that keeps your entire body alive and kicking. This river of life is your network of blood vessels. Its one job is to be the ultimate delivery service, carrying crucial oxygen and nutrients to literally every single cell you're made of. And the health of this river? Well, it directly controls your energy levels, your mental clarity, your entire sense of vitality. And this right here shows you exactly what I mean. It's a tale of two arteries. On the left, you've got a young, healthy artery. It's flexible, it's smooth, blood just cruises right through. But on the right, that's an aged artery. It's gotten stiff, it's gunked up. This creates what you could call an internal traffic jam. And just like in real traffic, nothing gets where it needs to go, leaving your cells totally starved and exhausted. And the pileup from this traffic jam is pretty serious. We're not just talking about the major health crises like heart attacks and strokes. It's also all those things we tend to just brush off as getting older, you know? That feeling of being tired all the time, the brain fog when you walk into a room and forget why, or just not being able to get a good night's sleep. These are all warning lights that your river of life is getting seriously clogged.
But a clogged river isn't the only problem. Turns out there's another, sneakier saboteur at work. A hidden youth thief that's silently making us feel older faster.
And this process is called glycation. To put it simply, when there's too much sugar floating around in your system, it starts to get sticky. It actually attaches itself to proteins. The best way to picture it? Think about caramelization. It's like the sugar is slowly cooking your proteins, making them stiff, sticky, and completely useless.
These damaged, caramelized proteins have a name, and it is just too perfect. They're called advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. Get it? AGEs. The more of these AGEs that build up in your body, the faster everything starts to slow down. They are, quite literally, stealing your youth from the inside out.
Okay, so we've got clogged arteries and proteins turning into caramel. I know, it sounds a little grim, but this is where the story takes a turn for the better. Because science has found an incredibly powerful green ally in this fight for rejuvenation.
And listen, this isn't just some theory. Check this out. A study in a major scientific journal found that with chlorella, in just 4 weeks, the artery elasticity in middle-aged and older adults got significantly better. So, in other words, their internal river was already starting to flow more freely again. That's fast.
This chart shows you exactly how. One of the magic ingredients here is something called nitric oxide. Chlorella was found to give it a huge boost. See, nitric oxide is the signal that tells your blood vessels to chill out, relax, and expand. It's basically the youth code for your arteries, keeping them flexible and stopping them from getting hard and stiff. But what about that youth thief, glycation? Well, the news here is just as good. Research shows that chlorella actually steps in and helps stop those harmful AGs from even forming in the first place. It protects your proteins from that whole caramelization process. It shuts down the sweet sabotage right out the source.
And the benefits go even deeper, all the way down to your cells. We're learning that chlorella can help in 3 incredible ways. It helps protect your DNA, that's your body's blueprint. It supports an enzyme that basically manages the timer of a cell's life. And it can help recharge your mitochondria, the tiny power plants inside every single cell. Okay, but here's the catch, and it's a big one. You can have all these incredible benefits locked away inside chlorella, but if your body can't get to them, what's the point? The absolute key to all of this is absorption. See, the big challenge with chlorella has always been its super tough cell wall. It makes it really hard for our bodies to break it down and absorb the good stuff. It's like having a treasure chest full of gold, but no key. But newer technologies are changing the game, finding ways to get around that wall so we can get maximum absorption of all those active rejuvenating compounds. It's the key that finally unlocks chlorela's true potential.
And we're not just talking theory here, the real-world impact is huge. We're seeing thousands of cases of people who are just dragging, feeling stiff and foggy, who are now reporting they've got their vitality back. They feel like they've actually turned back the clock on their own energy levels.
So, what does this all lead to? It leads to a totally new and, frankly, much more exciting vision for what our later years can be. This isn't about just getting by or managing decline. This is about creating a truly vital golden age.
Seriously, just take a second and picture this. A future where you're not slowing down, you're actually thriving. A future where your mind is sharp as a tack, your body is agile enough to travel and explore, and you have all the energy you need to dive into your passions and be truly present for the people that matter most. And let's be really clear, this has nothing to do with anti-aging. That whole concept is about playing defense, right? Fighting something off. This is about playing offense. It's about proactively rejuvenating your body from the inside out so you can live an amazing, vibrant life no matter what number is on your driver's license.
Let that one sink in for a second. Your vitality has no age limit. It's such a powerful idea. It's a reminder that our potential for energy, for health, for joy, it's not dictated by a calendar.
Which really just leaves us with one final question to think about. If you could get back that energy and clarity from your younger years, what would you do with it? What new adventures are out there waiting for you? What passions would you finally dive into during your golden years? Definitely something to think about. Thanks so much for joining me.